We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls you'll hear the calls and the sails above furling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.
Hello, I'm Jib, and I'm your GM. This is The Spaniard's Ghost, Pirates in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main, and this is episode 7.
Ooh, I know.
Lucky number.
That's right.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
And we have players. The triumphant return of Gina.
Yay!
Return from the land of the ice
Thank
and
you.
snow.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Of my Viking ancestors and my present people who live in negative 40 below wind chill. Like, I just spent 3 weeks doing. So, hello, I'm Gina. I play Saida Hernandez de Castillo. I am the bosun on...
First mate and bosun,
First
right?
mate bosun.
I just want to be clear on that point, because it's going to come up in a minute.
All right.
Spoilers.
That's not foreboding.
Yeah. Yeah. For bosun.
Oh, for both. I'm Joey. I'm playing Elliot Kensington, the quartermaster
Plays on
and
words, get you
swashbuckler.
No. Oh, we gotta get...
Don't encourage him.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah.
Hi.
And I'm sorry, we totally...
It's all
We
right.
talked over you.
It's not the first time it's going to happen, not the last time it's going to happen.
Why are you looking at me? Oh, that's right. Hi, I'm Kurt. I play Dull Bleffen's carpenter's mate.
Hi, I'm Mary. I play Damiana, ship cook and position.
Excellent. And last time, there was stuff.
Yeah, there was some stuff.
There was stuff. I think we found a stowaway.
Oh, her. Yeah, she was, whatever.
And there was other stuff. So who would like to tell us about the other stuff?
I think Gina should.
I know, right? I actually listened to it, but I listened to 2, so...
It's more fresh in your mind than for any of us.
Okay, that might be true. I believe that session 6 started with the after effects of an explosion. So there were people that I believe Elliot was the only one in this party, along with Saida, though,
Right.
who were not on board the Osprey.
Well, no, Dell wasn't either.
Oh, you weren't either.
He was
me.
under the...
Oh, just you.
And the cabin boy.
And the cabin boy.
And the
Oh, yeah.
cabin
and
boy,
our eventual stowaway.
and our and our
Okay.
guest.
So, explosion. Captain also ended up in the drink. I'm trying to remember his name.
Not our captain.
No.
Oh,
The
no.
other
of
captain.
course
Yeah,
not.
what was that guy's name?
Breckenridge.
Yeah, Captain Breckenridge, who is an old chum of Dull's.
Chump.
Yeah.
Chum, you fed him to the sharks, right?
You pulled him out.
Oh, yeah. And Mary's character was also in the water, saw the captain unconscious in the water, and did the humane thing and rescued him. Got him pulled out of the water on board our ship.
I'm really too nice to be a pirate.
There's reasons we keep you around. You're a good sawbones and
Very good, according to last
excellent.
session.
I know, right?
Excellent cook.
Yeah.
So I believe shortly after that, I don't know the exact order, but John Smythe play a little flute song. May he rest in deep sleep.
From the deep we came.
Yes. So we lost our gunner, our little Cornish gunner guy, and Elliot found a woman on board
I did.
That
who
wasn't
looked
me.
as if he was like, "Do I know you?"
Which was completely possible. She might have joined the ship when I was out, because
Yeah.
I was out.
And in,
Exactly.
and out, and in.
Exactly. So there was some witty repartee there as she tried to fast talk her way past, like, "Oh no, I'm on the ship. I'm here on the ship." And then you pretty much discovered that she was on the other ship, but she was in the brig on the other ship. Her name was Mary Trips,
Yes.
I think. I believe she was an Irish lass.
Sounded like it.
And so she said that her ship had been overtaken by, she wasn't on a pirate ship.
She
though,
was.
She
She was on the
yeah.
Lion.
She was
Okay.
the sole survivor
Okay.
thereof.
Okay. And got tossed in the brig by the lovely captain.
She had some hard feelings about that, as I recall.
Well,
She was a
as
little
you
put out.
may, if your entire crew was slaughtered by an English bastard.
I mean, she was already
Present
Irish. She didn't like
company.
him anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, present company excluded. But so yeah, she was predisposed to not think too highly of him. And then I believe at some point we also discovered Dull was very injured, incapacitated the whole time. But in addition to Dull, One-Eyed Finn. Now One-Eyed Finn the Sloshed.
Finn the
Is now
Slash.
Finn the
was-
Slash.
Finn the
Slashed, yes.
Was cut. His eyeball was all mutilated and hanging out of his face, and the slash went down. I don't know.
Just lost the
It
eye.
went. It went.
Oh,
Started here and went down and
which
cut through
for
the eye
those of
socket.
you who are not watching,
Right. For those of you who are not watching, starts like the
It's the
crown of his
Kylo Ren
forehead,
scar.
and it
Okay.
ran down
Or
and went
Snopes.
through his eye socket and then
Snopes.
down to his jawline.
Snokes.
So
Yeah.
I pulled out one of the eye patches I bought at Costco because
Right.
we go through them so fast.
Yeah, it's almost like you're we can hire you for kids parties because you got like all sorts of little plastic hooks with thingies and.
I bought
Yeah.
the good quality hooks.
So you were attempting to stabilize him, but that was fairly easy. But then you had to work on Dull.
The Dull first.
Remind me how that went, though. I thought it went okay, but you weren't completely healed.
I've got I've got a scar,
Okay.
and I have some loss of muscle strength.
Yeah, Damiana was able to heal you fairly well, except for you. In game terms, you lost a die of strength, right?
Yeah,
A
because
die.
he'd been dinged down into like really dying, so he hit a penalty on
Yeah.
that.
And then you wanted to spend a whole bunch of time on your captain friend, right? And
Well-
there were people, or was there something that happened before that?
When I went, I actually completely failed the roll on him. So I couldn't heal any of it. I was like, oh, that piece of wood stuck in you. I don't have the surgery
That's
tools.
right.
I'm going to
Yep.
try to. Maybe we can get you to a port where it can be done properly because I'm not sure if I can do it. And then we had drama.
Right.
Okay.
And there was drama.
There was a touch. Just a touch.
Which drama? The drama about the. Okay, so somehow our guest talked her way into an officer's position on board the ship. And as I was listening, I'm like, keel haul. That would probably be pretty convincing, also, other than an officer's position on the ship. Like,
But we did need a new gunner.
Yeah.
this is true. But I don't know that he was a master gunner. He was just the gunner.
He was the gunner's assistant, so she actually
Gunner's
could have.
mate. No, he was the gunner.
He
We
was the
decided he
gunner.
was the gunner.
You originally were going to make her the gunner's mate
Right.
and promote
the previous gunner's mate to being the gunner. He's not real happy about the way things turned out.
I meant
Yeah,
not.
I figured not.
She like made
Wait, who is?
The previous gunner's
the previous
mate.
gunner's mate.
Or the
Oh,
current gunner's
sure.
mate.
Right,
Sure.
who's still the current gunner's mate because he thought he was going to get a promotion.
Well, in addition to the fact that he was actually on the team, and we're
Yeah.
not modern corporate people who just go,
who hire contractors?
Yeah.
Despite the fact we have people in the building. Never mind. Yeah.
I wasn't too happy with how that one worked out, but I was also had less say than other people. So
Yeah.
You had more say than the first mate, apparently.
No,
but then
I
she
can't.
didn't show up. So.
Well, that's what I was going to say because
Missed
it
one
sounded
damn
like
rehearsal.
I was listening and somebody at some point said that I was there, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm not there. Oh no, I'm not there," because I would not be there and not speaking.
So I'm going to go with that Zyda was occupied elsewhere whilst
Okay.
this was going on.
Cool.
And I think Zyda was not particularly happy about it when she found out about it later.
Well, mostly just because of the same reasons, like that. Just we don't really know who she is, or I applauded her efforts though, and her leveraging the information that she had, because hell yeah. But basically, she was talking. She let, I think, Elliot know first, and then you must have brought it to the rest of the team, or the crew. But just the fact that there was a gentleman in the brig with her that the captain was very interested in, because he was kind of a lunatic ramblings about a treasure,
Right.
and that she had information. And
Did I make it strong?
Stronger.
It's good though.
Oh, definitely. She had information that was of interest to us, as well as the captain probably had more information, because he had conversations with this this crazy pirate, who said that his crew had tried to recover this the gold from this pirate ship. I think it's the Fiore del Oro.
Right. It's actually not a pirate ship; it's a Spanish
a Spanish
ship.
galleon that was coming from South America laden with gold, going back to Spain. One assumes, yeah. And that it had, she was run ashore by her captain, whose name escapes me.
Santiago.
Right now. Santiago. And that that was about 30 years ago, but that it causes madness to try to get the gold. So people have not been able to get the gold, and this guy's crew had tried to do so, and everyone was everyone became mad and killed each other, except for this guy, who didn't get killed, but he was just mad. Yeah. So it was like the scene in Kingsman, where like they're all just smashing each other.
Sierra Nevada.
And then Damiana really wanted. Wow. Is it?
That's
are
like
they
a-
doing Wolf Song?
That's like a.
Oh, yeah. It's too bad it's not Razor Ridge tonight. 'Cause that's really good.
All right.
It would be apropos.
Yeah. So.
Or even mine.
And Damiana really wanted the captain to be left out of port after she was able to. Because didn't you then ultimately do surgery on him? And
Yeah, what it was is being all pacifisty, and he was being very cooperative, really, at that point. Because I'd made the persuade check with a lot of raises and everything else.
yes, and he imparted more information.
Yeah, because he'd already known some of the information, and he was getting holes filled in by the guy. So
Cool.
So I had pretty much the argument was, no, we should save him at this point. Executing him is just unnecessary, and I pretty much was like, I honestly don't know if I can save him. We're not close enough to a port. I'm going to have to do surgery. If I succeed, will you let me put him ashore safely? And the crew had doubts about my skills, so they said
Wow.
yes.
Oh, so we had surgery montage.
Yeah. So then it
Was
was
there a metal soundtrack to surgery montage?
there should have been.
I know. Or was it like 80s with synth?
And I got like
Cool.
6 or 7 successes out of
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
5
but
I
She
needed.
did not
was
strike her
amazing.
doctor pose,
Yeah.
so
I'm not quite sure what it would be. I don't have the props for it,
No, but Mary was making a fairly convincing argument for not doing that either, because obviously they were intent upon destroying our ship with everyone on it, and had killed her crewmates. So totally understandable. But you were successful, and I believe though where everybody left it is still on board the ship. We're possibly heading for and then so the whole thing about the treasure is that there is a constellation that is the Hydra, that is not Hail Hydra, that it is the darkest center of the something. And then we were also prior to that informed our archipelago with 13 islands, and it was the center of the 13 islands also. This was the chart that Elliot and I found on board the Dutch ship, Mary's Dos Equis.
Yes.
Yeah, or I'm sorry, Damiana.
Yes.
But we are still going to a port to do some repairs on the ship, and
We don't.
We can repair on the water.
Okay.
We need supplies.
We need supplies. That's the
Okay.
issue.
We don't have enough.
Well, we can carry enough to get there and back. So we have to find supplies somewhere, either on the way there or on the way back.
Yeah, from where we started, we didn't
Okay.
have enough to get there.
Got it.
you can't carry enough to get there and back.
Yeah.
Plus,
And that's assuming that it's where you think it is.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
because at one point, and I think I mentioned this after we finished recording, is now I understand why the British fought so hard for the Falkland Islands.
There's a Benny for you for doing the recap.
What? Oh, and we get bennies
And
anyway, right?
you have to
And
collect your
and
pay.
a giveaway Benny.
Yes.
Collecting the pay. Is the Benny for a recap new?
Yes.
Ooh.
No, you've
You
given
weren't
that to
even
me
here
before.
when you did the recap.
Well done.
Well,
I think you earned
wanted
it.
to be a
Oh yeah,
responsible
no, I
player.
agree.
One for each of you, and one for each of you. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all good.
Our mics are a little wonky. They sound super hot in my ear, and I don't mean HAWT, but they are too low. So if you could push them up to where Mary's mic is, that would be good. 'Cause we had Mary's a little higher because usually I think we should be better. The last one though.
I usually keep mine a little lower because I'm a loud motherfucker.
Yeah, I was low
I
and
am
you
not
were
a mother,
low.
thank you very much.
Oh, apparently when you got up and got beer, so hopefully it's better now.
Oh well, yeah, I didn't have my mic on
yeah.
while I was getting the beer. It wouldn't reach.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All better. Okay. Sounds good.
Never mind.
And we took advances, it sounds like.
Right.
We did.
We did.
do you want to share what you did with your advance?
No.
Wow.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
That's totally fine.
I took something that I'm kind of second guessing myself. That's why.
That's fine. You know my
So-
policy on this point.
Yeah. So if I don't use it, then
I'm absolutely certain that I'm going to use mine because I took an extra die in vigor.
Probably good call.
Not only increases my vigor die type, but also increases my toughness. So
Same.
I've taken
Upped my vigor.
taken the most amount of damage of this crew.
yeah, you were.
I've
got
taken more
smacked
damage
hard.
than Smythe did, and Smythe died.
Yeah, because you took damage twice.
Well, he's
But
also
Smythe
not a
also can't
wild.
soak.
He's not a wild card, right? So
He was not a wild card.
Well, okay, fine. Bring details into it.
Yeah, by that
Actually,
argument I did too, because I took 3.
I'll play the tiniest concertina for you. I could play a tiny fiddle.
The world's-
I guess there's fiddles.
The world's smallest DVD player playing the Vivaldi Violin Concerto just for you.
I am sorry for your loss.
All right. So, you are at sea, and you are making towards what port? Did we decide?
We haven't decided yet.
We had not decided we were heading south.
Yeah,
You are
there was one we were considering. I did not write it down.
right. You are well.
Looking for a cruise.
Who would like to give me a navigation roll to see if you can determine where you are?
Oh, an actual navigation roll, not boating.
Yeah.
Not it.
Yeah, nope.
It's not me.
I thought I had that.
I don't think any of us actually took it.
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
There's
we
a
just.
reason why you're the first mate.
Well, along with hope.
I thought for a minute maybe we'd just been using voting for it anyway.
No.
I will allow boating if you're someplace where you know where you are, and you are trying to chart a course. You can use boating. If you're trying to figure out where you are,
yeah.
you must use navigation.
It's the difference between having knowledge
That's a
and using
1
knowledge.
and a 3. So
You have a lot of bennies.
I do. Is this our clanky?
Yeah.
So pretty. Ugh. But I got a 4,
Okay.
and I got a 1 on my other one.
You are somewhat south and east of Port Royal.
You have a land, don't you?
I do indeed, but
Which means
that
you got a 6.
I got 6. So thank you. I completely spaced that, but it doesn't really get me
It doesn't get you a
a
raise.
raise.
No, but
But
no,
you are
thank
able to
you.
determine
Yeah.
your location close enough. Like I said, you are south and east
Okay.
of Port Royal. And it kind of depends on which way you want to go. If you went due east, you could skirt, you based on where you think you are. You could skirt the peninsula sticking out from Hispaniola and go to Port-au-Prince. You could go around the other side and go to Santo Domingo. You could go further south and make one of the ports in the Viceroyalty of New Granada. It's up to you.
Well, what are those?
Controls those ports?
Yes.
Well, Santo Domingo's Spanish, Port-au-Prince is French.
Yeah, but
Yes.
as far as being friendly to free
I
booters,
was I was of the impression that we had started off basically off the coast of Port Royal, Jamaica.
Yes.
And
And
we
you're
were
now
heading
somewhat south and east.
South and east of that, which means we're way south of Hispaniola.
You are from a north-south reference. You are equidistant from Port Royal and Hispaniola.
Okay.
You are closer to Hispaniola than to Port Royal by far.
Okay. And it's been determined that basically getting to Aruba or Maracaibo is out of the question on the amount of supplies we have. Those are on mainland South America. So
You would want more supplies than you have to try to make such a journey.
I think we had liked the idea of going to the French port because it wouldn't make things easy on the captain for him to actually get back on our tail.
it's true as we
Unless he speaks French.
no, but he's English. I mean,
He's English. It's controlled by the French.
The French are the natural enemy of the English, as Stork has explained to us.
It's a species thing.
we had liked
The English are natural predators of the French.
So are the Germans. Oh, wait. Too far? Sorry.
Too soon.
7 years.
Could we roll streetwise or something to understand which port would be more beneficial to us?
Absolutely.
That I have.
Me too. But we could all, or would you prefer that just one person? Because that's cool by me.
I will let as many as 2 of you roll, and let one of you be helping the other one. And I would frame that as you are conferring on this point.
My streetwise
Gotcha.
is not so good.
I have a 4.
I have a 4.
But I'm going to want some role play.
Pluses.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Sure. Makes sense.
And we can totally put the dice down and then do the role play and let that inform what we do.
I got a 4 + 2, but
That's better than any of the
Yeah.
rest of us.
okay.
So,
but then someone else should.
I'm willing to
also.
help you.
Okay.
I would also
think
be willing
I'm-
to help.
I
but
think, okay, I think I'm the most recently on English soil.
in terms of knowing who they hate.
Yeah, current, like
That would
how
be
the
true.
current
Right.
hostilities
All
or
right, so
politics
let's
are.
start with you.
So I'm helping.
Right, put some
Yeah.
dice down.
All right.
And every success you get gives her a +1.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 6, which explodes. That's an 8. That's 2 successes.
Right, so you have a +2 on your die roll.
Whoa.
So
okay.
that's +4, right?
fantastic.
Because you have a D4 +2.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay. Let's abandon you. Okay, +4
an
and a
8.
4. So let's take the 8. Why not?
Sure.
Because we got a raise.
Okay. Yes. You know to be fact that Port-au-Prince, though a little bit out of your way, would be a good place to both resupply.
Okay.
1715, correct?
No, that's not correct.
I know where it's not 1763, even though that was what it was supposed to be originally, but
I never wrote down the new year. Oh well.
I remember that it had to be adjusted for reasons. But
Yeah.
I want it.
Actually, I think you're right. I think it is 1715.
Okay, so 1715, Louis XIV has just died, and Queen Anne has just become Queen of... No, Queen Anne has just died, and King George I is now King of England. So they've got a German king. And that's what I would be able to bring to this. Yes, our king is now German. He doesn't actually speak English. But that's ever so more reason to hate the French.
You see her kind of give you a stink eye at the mention of hating the French. Subtly, if you would pick that up. If
I've
Elliot
got
was around,
notice, so
Elliot would
maybe.
totally have seen that. But then she just moves on. So, okay.
Or more to the point, for the French to distrust the English.
But you know that Port-au-Prince, though a little bit out of your way, would be a good place to resupply.
Okay.
And would be safe from British ships. The French don't have any love for pirates either. But, there are many free traders sailing around.
Sure.
And we
Totally
have
what we are.
we have a lovely selection of
Exactly.
flags we could run up.
That's probably
I know to be
true.
fact that you have at least an English and a Dutch one. I don't know if you have a French one, though. We'd have to put some dice down and find out.
Oh, we could do that.
It would be perfectly fine for us to have, to be flying a Dutch flag.
Just give me a big enough piece of paper. I'll just forge my flag.
That would work.
Okay?
So Port Royal, it is
I mean Port-au-Prince?
Port-au-Prince. Sorry.
Port-au-Prince.
Oh yeah, we left Port Royal.
Yes.
Near Port Royal. Port-au-Prince.
One flag that I do not think that we could be flying is the Scottish flag because it doesn't exist anymore.
All the more reason to do it. It's very passive aggressive.
Since the Act of Union.
It's a passive aggressive. No, screw it. We're still Scottish.
Well, it's now part of the British flag. It's the
Ah.
Cross of St. Andrew and all that.
Okay.
All right.
So,
That sounds
you
good.
can. So the idea is that you're going to go to Port-au-Prince.
Yeah.
We'll restock.
Port. Yeah.
My recommendation is we let the captain off when we are finished restocking and about to leave, to give us a bigger lead if he decides to stock.
Is there any way you can guarantee that he won't talk?
We could depart about a mile offshore. We could give him his leave, and then he could swim back.
He's not in that good a shape.
Really. I hadn't noticed.
You would have heard.
No, she's just like, yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea. But yes, I don't think that we should let him depart our company until we are
Well, on our way.
well on our way. Yeah. Exactly. Uh-oh. GM person's getting diced out.
Just remember that once
Yeah.
the GM has smiled, it's already too late. And he's smiling now.
No, because I smile when you do fun things.
Yes.
Haha. Master Viter
Yeah.
said, let the captain, what Gina said.
It's like he smiles when we do things that show that we're amoral, horrible murder
I
hobos.
know.
I'm not amoral. I just have a different understanding of morality.
Which path of enlightenment are you on?
Ooh. I mean, that's an awesome idea. I wish I would have thought of it. Jen Human said, can just tell the French, our cargo was stolen by English pirates. Look, we caught one.
No.
That would be fantastic.
Damiana objects.
Fantastique. Yeah, right. Plus,
That is so,
we didn't think
that
of
is
it.
so
I know.
fantastique.
Yeah.
It is a symphonie fantastique.
It is. It would be very good.
So restocking.
Okay. You're going to have to spend coin out of the ship's stores to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we are.
Do we know how much coin is in there? Because I assume
We
we've already
do actually. Hold
we've
on,
already
I'm pulling it
paid
up.
out
Nicely done.
Finn the Slash for his eye. Have we?
Oh, no, no, but
I'm going to allow us that you can do that without
Dipping
dipping
into
into
that?
what, because I don't think what we had
what we have
listed in the coffers was high enough
Nope.
for what would really be there based on the cost of things.
Okay.
We
No.
just had listed what we had just acquired.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's also a mysterious ship's coffer. Like anytime the ship needs gold for some reason, Captain Black produces it,
Yeah.
but nobody knows from where.
And believe me, I've looked.
Really?
The only place you haven't looked is in the king's cabin.
The King's cabin?
King Bill.
Yeah.
King Bill is in the captain's cabin.
I have not managed to get in there yet, no.
But would you try? What?
Probably in my first week, but I've been on ship longer than that, so.
Okay.
And apparently I wasn't caught because I'm still on the ship, so.
So I'm curious, did you try?
In the sense that he made efforts in that direction, but he never got close enough because he realized there was always someone in the captain's cabin, and it was usually the captain.
Okay, so he looked for ways to access the captain's cabin. I can did it again. The captain's cabin, but didn't actually try.
Did not get within 3 yards of the door.
Okay.
So
Did you hear the coat flutter?
actually, what it was is I heard Mr. Wilkins either go about to enter or about to exit.
You've seen the captain's face, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we've
yeah.
seen the
Okay.
captain's face.
'Cause
The
I was
camera hasn't.
I know, because what if that cabin boy
Is
not
actually
a
the
cabin
captain?
boy? Has anyone ever seen them in the same place?
Yes.
At the same
Yes,
time?
we have.
Yes.
I figured.
My pet theory is the captain is actually a ghost, which is why he doesn't speak and only directs us.
Ooh. Awesome. That'd be pretty cool.
My theory is he's a mute.
My theory is he's just cool.
I think me too.
Porque no los
Yeah.
dos.
Yeah.
Or all three.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a really
Porque no
awesome
los
mute
tres.
ghost. But heading for port to get food and water supplies, that is something that I am heavily involved in because I know what we go through.
I think we determined that for a month, for the full crew, it would cost 600 pieces.
Something like that, which is also what we're paying out to Finn.
No, you're
We're
paying
paying
300.
300.
Oh, 300 to him, that's right, yes, because
Half a
it
limb.
was half a limb, that's right. We've just been through 2 sea battles involving cannon and such, one with the Dutch ship and one with the English ship.
We resupplied after the Dutch ship.
We didn't get to use our cannons on the English
We
ship.
didn't, they did.
Right.
My point is, one of the things that we may need to resupply that you wouldn't necessarily think of is rope.
And possibly spare lumber as well.
We didn't possibly, but honestly, it's the vast majority of damage done to ships during combat is rigging getting cut, and you can splice rope back together to make it longer, but you need to have the spare rope on hand. So
Okay.
we need rope, probably.
Probably.
So that's where I'm going.
And
It's just there's kind of like a blanket getting a month's worth of provisions and whatnot for the ship
Yeah.
is 600 pieces.
okay.
Should bring some flavor to it.
What do we got in the coffers?
You were looking it up.
I thought
Oh,
we had lots
no,
lots of coin.
The records that I have don't reflect even nearly that amount.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, not even. The only records I have are of the
The
two
take we got from
the one take that we took from the Dutch ship, and it wasn't. It was nowhere near. Well, what we split was not that much. So
was personal.
Yeah, because it was like half of it went in the ship coffers or something.
I am going to, like I said,
yeah,
anytime the ship needs money, Captain Black just produces it.
All right.
It's like, or you know what? Ordinarily, when this is when something like an expense like this has come up in the past, after a while, Mr. Wilkins.
Okay, something's horrible. Is that me?
No, I think that was the dog.
no that.
No, it's
Oh.
this.
Oh.
This mic has decided to be. I'm really sorry. Yeah, that was really high pitched.
that was feedback.
It's like it was the metal touching the other metal. Let's see if I can do it.
Yep.
So we're not really pirates. We're trust fund babies. And And this is just our gap year, and we're having fun.
We're on Brumshring.
That would explain us so much better than anything.
Hold on, let me finish. Typically, when something like this has come up in the past, after a while, Mr. Wilkins would come out of the captain's cabin carrying a box filled with pieces of 8. Okay. However, the very next time you took a prize, before the crew got any shares, double the amount
Right.
disappeared from
The take.
the take.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
remember what we were doing was 1/4 of the take was split amongst the crew.
Yes.
So from that, I can extrapolate how much the take actually was.
It doesn't particularly matter. The point is, Sugar Captain has us covered for this,
Right.
and we'll just have to give up more next time we have a take.
Right. Well, half of the take was for provisions and things like that.
Yes.
So
We could also,
based on that, the last take, the portion that was set aside for provisions, which is what I was trying to get to, is 1,500 pieces of 8.
Oh, okay.
So you have 600.
So we have
Okay.
600.
You have
I was
600.
waiting for the freaking file to load.
You have 600. So
why?
you know,
Why did we decide we didn't want to ransom?
Right? We're at a French port. Can we ransom to one of the French?
Ransom the captain. Actually, I think it was
British.
mostly glossed over in favor of arguing to kill him. Because I
Also
did
not
actually
opposed to
suggest
that.
ransom, and everybody's like, no, let's just kill him.
Well, I'm still a fan of that, but
I am as well.
oh, what can I done?
But ransoming him.
I am open to ransoming him. Ransom
Someone
stuff,
send a
apparently.
raven
The blackberries.
ahead. I know, right?
Apparently, I'm driving home.
But no, I have no objection to the ransom. That puts more money in our coffers. Also, in
can
resupplying
try,
the
anyway.
ship,
Yeah.
I'm willing to try.
entire session having you romp around town trying to buy stuff
Ooh, a
But
shopping
why
game.
not? Yeah.
because
to buy apples.
I will hurt somebody if we have that game session.
We've already learned that lesson from other games here on Happy Jack, so we won't be doing that.
So what I will say is, how do you want to approach persuading?
Can I have, oh, I'm so sorry. Can I have a scene? Can I do a little thing with Elliot before we get there? Or
You
when
betcha.
Okay.
You betcha.
I don't have a seduction skill.
We also have the
He
little
does.
body parts.
What? Oh. No, I have body parts. Elliot. I am going to assume we're just on deck, but there's not
So do
anybody
me a
else
favor and
within-
frame this for me, please.
Yeah, that's
What you were about doing.
We're on deck. No one's within earshot, though, that we know of, or that Scythe knows of. And I would say, how long does it take us to get to Port-au-Prince, right?
Yeah. From where you are, given your travel rate, it would take you 3.5 days.
Okay. So I would assume that she would have waited until, I don't know, 2-3 days in. So we're maybe a half a day out from port. Elliot, I fucked up.
What did you do? What happened?
You didn't see me at first during the
No, I was
fight with the
rather
Osprey.
concerned.
I blacked out again. I was thinking about her, and I started to drink, and I just kept drinking, and I guess I blacked out because I didn't wake up until well into the fight when the ship exploded. And I wasn't even there to help you. I wasn't there to protect the captain. I wasn't there to help the men. Because I wasn't even there.
Did anybody see you?
I don't think so.
Time out. Do I know what this is about? I'm
Yeah.
assuming I know what this is about. Okay.
Yes.
Inform
I know, I meant to
me,
tell you
because I don't
before.
know. Like, I don't know.
Inform the Joey.
I know, I totally meant to do that. I forgot we were going to do a thing where we
Do
explained
you
where
need
I
us
was.
to leave the room for a moment?
Yeah. No. Okay. Okay, I am reading a note.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I don't care about saying it in front of everybody because you're not there and whatever. So Elliot would know this, but we've discussed before how he basically liberated Saida,
Right.
who had been captured as a young girl on another pirate ship, and presumably her family was slaughtered, and because they were en route to somewhere.
This much we probably more or less know.
Yeah, you guys all know that, and I think we discussed it in game. What only Elliot knows, because it came out afterwards, is that she was captive with another young woman. So she was kept with this young woman for some number of years before she was liberated. And she was, as a young woman, in love with this girl, who is a French girl,
Okay.
which is that whole little
Thing with the
humming
look
the
of
French tune, yeah.
Right.
But so she is, I suppose, in large part who she is because of this overall experience, but that she is kind of obsessively looking for that captain because he more than killed her family. It's like the person she was sort of in bondage with that she fell in love with that was killed. So there you go.
Okay.
So she occasionally goes on a bender, and because she's having her pity party and super upset, so she drank herself into oblivion.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I don't think anybody saw me.
We can't escape the ghosts of our past. I go to bed most nights thinking about my family. All we can do is keep going for them.
I know you're right. I fucked up. I got in one of those places. I couldn't make it go away. I couldn't get her out of my fucking head. And all I could do was not be there. So I fucking drank.
Everything's fine. You're fine. We suffered a loss, but you being there couldn't have prevented that loss. I have your back. Just
Okay.
take it one day. We will find him.
Okay. We have to. We have to. I don't know if I will be able to let her go until I kill him, until he is fucking gone. And we haven't heard anything about him for what seems like forever.
Then at least you know he isn't dead.
That's true. Something to look forward to.
Let that keep you going. Let that fire you. Let that burn you up inside to keep going.
Okay. She, I think, just basically reaches out and just clasps your hand as kind of the thank you, more than words or she's anything like that.
I'm going to go sit further and put an arm around your shoulder. And
Okay.
just, look out at the sea and...
Okay. I just got a Titanic thing. That's why I was like, king of the world! No, but that's not what we're doing. Yeah. No,
Sorry,
that's
I'm
awesome.
flying.
Yeah. Jack, paint me like one of your French women.
That hurts now.
It hurt then. It was, but sorry, I ruined our
No,
moment.
it's all good.
Okay.
Cool. One for each of you.
Excellent. Aw, thank you.
Thanks.
We
I
kinda
have two
did a
questions for
interlude.
you, Zaida.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the girl's name?
Her name is Jean. I think it's Jean Moody. which is really not a French name.
That's okay.
Jean is very much a French
Yeah,
name.
but the last name. But yeah.
I can work with that. And
Okay.
the name of the
I
captain.
knew you were going to ask me that.
Do you want me to come up with it?
Well, I could do
What
it. Let's do
nationality
a table.
was the captain?
Let's see. Her family was like Caribbean Spanish.
I got it.
Okay, cool. What is his name? So I may know who the name of my enemy.
Roberto Valerio.
Ooh.
Wait, what is
Roberto
his nationality?
That would
Spanish.
be Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Valerio.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Not that he'd come up or anything in game.
Right?
Well, I mean, I shoot a guy in my character backstory. He didn't show up until at least the third or fourth session.
We have at least 2 weeks before he shows up.
Right, exactly.
Probably.
Maybe. Depends on how much prep Jib has done for this session and how much he's
Yeah.
flying by the seat of his pants.
It's amazing how
Oh,
many
no.
GMs have pants with wings.
I know, right?
You know what? What amazes me is how many times I could prep my ass off and I still need pants with wings.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Those
you
are the
always need
beautiful ones.
the flying pants. Yes.
All right, so
Bring me my flying trousers.
Big flank.
I will negotiate for getting a better price on our supplies.
Right. And how are you going to approach that?
Well, first, is this a port that we go to normally?
I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
In that case, I will have to check the marketplace to see who has what. And I will keep an eye out for rumors of poor health in the family, where I can also give advice as a doctor. So I can basically give them free medical in
I'm
exchange.
going to ask you to give me a streetwise roll.
All right.
I just realized that this is right at the beginning of considering your two extracurricular activities. This could be life in the time of love in the time of cholera.
Shit.
Snake eyes.
Uh-huh.
Double.
Dream.
Where'd
This
the other
is
one
where
go?
you're glad that persuasion
Oh,
isn't
there it is.
magic.
That wasn't persuasion. That was
It was
That-
streetwise.
that's just my
Oh.
streetwise.
And you can't Benny out of that.
I know I can't. That's why I said shit.
Okay. So, you are directed through your research, trying to find a merchant with a family that's been plagued with sickness, to a particular merchant. On who has warehouses down on the waterfront to the south.
Right.
Okay. And the very helpful young man who's maybe 12.
Name is Zach.
No,
Oh, okay.
he's back on Tortuga.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
We'll show you the way. And you're going to go.
I am going to go. I will say that since this is a shopping expedition, I probably do have one other crew
is it?
person with me.
Who?
Where's the name of my other crewmates? Or actually,
I got a list.
Is it your
What do any of the?
assistant cook?
Actually, yeah, my assistant cook would probably be the one who's going with me,
Okay.
That's
unless a fellow PC wants to jump in on this adventure.
I'm cool with that. You're going in search of provisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already said I was going in a different
Yeah.
direction. So yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so
All
yeah,
right.
all right. So I got my cook's assistant.
So you've got your cook's assistant, Zaida?
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, because
And
we
a
might have to
carriage
carry
roll
someone
by
out of it.
at that time.
Wagon.
Yeah, carriage, wagon, whatever.
Okay. I'm going to need notice rolls at -2 from both of you.
Okay. I got a +2, so that'll be flat. Then they'd be flat.
Or A sharp.
Yeah.
Get out.
Give me all your bennies right now.
Both of us, right? You're gonna go
Yeah,
too?
I was just
Okay.
let you roll
No
first so that
problem.
it's.
Ugh, 4 and a 1. So I got a 4
Okay.
I got a 2.
And a 4.
and a 4.
No, I got a
minus
2.
Minus
Oh,
2.
2, right.
I
Yeah,
got a 2 and a 0.
right, yeah.
I got bennies.
You got enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanted to be uber.
I mean, you're welcome to spend a benny if you want
Nah,
to.
Trying to
Okay.
be so extra.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't going to because I'm like, she's got bad eyes anyway.
So the way this is going to work is that they do not have the drop on you. They do have the drop on you.
Because I'm so useful in a fight.
Does alertness mean... Sorry, because different games. That is not this game. Correct? Where you...
If you
I'm
have the
thinking of
alertness edge?
I do. But I think I'm thinking D&D.
No, actually, I think you're right. Because alertness means that you... I think you...
Nope, just very observant. And it's in D&D, whatever that... I think it's D&D, whatever that one is, that people can't get the drop on you, or
Yeah.
you at least
Yes.
just make a roll. But not this one. Okay.
+5 to initiative.
I'm just
and you can't
extra
get-
observant.
you can't drop.
Okay. So, they're going to get an attack. But they have the drop on you. They do not have the drop on you.
Okay.
Okay? So, as the young man is leading you towards the wharf, towards the warehouse where you're going to go meet with the merchant, he turns down kind of a narrowish alley. And as you're going, he's leading you down the alley. Zyda, you notice his eyes shifting off to the side,
Okay.
and that alerts you to what's about to happen.
Okay.
Just in time that you are not caught flat-footed. They do not
Okay.
have the drop on you. They do have the drop on you, though. And two of them are jumping out to attack you, and two of them are jumping out to attack you. Okay.
It's a good thing you just upped that vigor.
I know, right?
Dang.
She's been eating her spinach.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I've reattached my spleen.
Only had 3 spleens left.
Are you doing
Meanwhile,
a thing?
I'm
I know. I'm like,
Trying to.
what's happening?
I need 20 cables length of left hand twist and 20 cable lengths of right hand twist, and you just. Finally, did figure out what a cable length was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I think we should figure out what we're
Okay.
going to do with the captain. See if
That's
can
what I
find
just wanted to
something
make sure I had my numbers right. So we'll do you last.
Okay.
Oh,
What is your parry?
8.
8? Okay, so one of them rushes out at you. One of them these two guys rush out at you. One of them has like a belaying pin,
Club, essentially.
Yeah.
a club, and the other one has I'm going to go with a rusty cutlass.
Okay.
And the one with the belaying pin is trying to get around behind you. The other one is gonna slash at you. Just kind of a clumsy swipe. And he's not gonna hit you.
Okay.
Okay, so that happened.
Okay.
Okay, now for you.
I'm pretty.
What's your parry?
My parry is a 4.
Okay,
Yeah, please do.
so
I just realized I have
both
an
of them
item
are going
that
to hit
I've
you
been
with
using.
raises,
I know. I'm like, of
course they are.
and one of them has a belaying pin, and the other one, actually both of them have belaying pins.
Okay.
I'm going to go with both of them have belaying
Thank you.
pins.
It'll only break my bones instead of break my skin.
We'll come back to that.
Oh dear.
But they're both going to hit you with raises. So
See, this is where I was having a really hard time picking my And now I wonder if I should pick the other one.
You have 6
This got
seconds
hurt.
to decide.
I know.
A lot.
I want to.
What's your toughness?
6. Yeah, don't be coy with your 19 rolls. It's like her toughness is not 18.
Well, I was just,
No, he's just doing the math
I'm
and
doing
how
the math.
many
Oh, okay.
raises.
No, but he only gets one more, right?
He's
One more D6?
No, but on the damage, how many raises did he get on the damage?
Yeah.
I thought you only get one more. Only for shooting?
You only get one more. You only get one extra die.
Yeah.
But if he's already rolling the damage
gotcha.
dice, he's counting up.
I see.
okay. So you were struck twice, and you are shaken and have 5 wounds.
I object to this. I think I'm going to try to fix that.
You reject this reality and substitute
Okay.
your own.
So okay. So you're gonna make. So you're gonna spend a penny
Yeah.
and give me a vigor roll.
So glad I upped that.
That's at +2 because of Elon, right? Or does
Because
that work on
he spent
sec?
a-
I spent a
penny.
penny.
Spend a penny.
Okay.
All right, so it's at +2. I'm going to need it.
Oh. This one's stupid.
It's a 5.
Yes. Yes. Spend them.
Oh, that
Oh.
explodes.
Yep.
12.
Okay, so that's 3
Did you add
successes.
your +2? Not that
Yes.
it matters at 12. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
the 12
that's
was
3 successes.
Yes.
So you have 2 wounds.
Yep. Yep, I do.
Okay,
Hey, 2 is better than 5.
Yeah.
it is in fact. Okay, so now I'm going to deal initiative.
And don't forget, we also have my assistant cook with us.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh, as is true to form, I have a 4.
A lot of spades. A lot of
Yeah.
spades on the table.
Yeah. There
Oh,
are.
and I'm unshook, right? Because
Yes,
I
you spend a penny, so you're unshaken.
Okay.
So it's their turn.
Master Vidar just redeemed Help a Player.
For whom?
Gina, for Zyda.
For the
Got
return
it.
of Zyda.
That's funny. Oh, there it is. Okay, it just popped into mine. Are you in
Yeah,
chat?
yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Only
I
the
got,
chat.
I got another one. Give me a Benny. Give me a Benny.
I'll help the player.
Oh, you help,
Help a player. Yeah, I'm
You go.
sorry. Die
Oh.
type. Yay, this is my first one with the new thingies. Okay.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Okay. So the red ones are the guys on Zyda, and the blue and green ones are the ones on Damian.
They match your shirt.
Yes!
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So one of them is going to hit you with a raise.
Okay.
Um,
Wait a second.
yes.
Oh, okay. It's probably in there already. Never mind, because I have acrobat. Okay. Hit me with a raise.
Hit you with a raise.
Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, thank you.
Right?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
He did.
I got bennies.
You got bennies.
He did. I also have toughness.
What is your toughness?
7.
You are shaken and have 2 wounds.
What'd you roll?
I ended up with a 15.
Whoa. Okay.
That would be. yeah.
Well, let's say no.
Substitute your own reality.
Yeah, we will do our best. We'll see how this goes.
So giveth me a vigor roll.
Okay, I shall do that. Come on. Oh, wait. Hello, help a buddy out. Let's do
And you
a
spent a penny, so.
D8.
So you're at a +2 on it as well.
That's a
That's a
7.
1 and a, yeah, so
That's 1
Yep.
wound.
I'm going to try it again because I get to stick with my best one.
Yeah.
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 So far I'm down to 1 wound if I don't.
Improve.
Okay. Do I get to keep rolling my help since it's on the same roll?
It's on the same roll,
Okay.
so yes.
But after this
Right.
roll
Right.
is resolved. Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
Ooh,
go.
and an
Both
explosion
explode.
here. So,
Nice.
uh,
That's a
This one was an 8, so that's a 15, 16, 17.
Can you share some of that?
so well,
wish.
she gets better.
Yeah, so I got him.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, help a player.
So it looked for a second like the guy with the cutlass was going to score a hit on you, but what did you do to make that not happen?
I think you just thought like sort of acrobatic maneuver that was not at all wuxia-y or matrix-y, but it was,
So you didn't run up the side of the wall or anything?
No, because it wasn't really. But within reason, just some pretty kind of almost impossible acrobatic, like moving out of the way of, because that was the cutlass guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Outstanding. Okay. Damiana.
I am going to.
May I help a player? She's got to help a player too, so can she have a bead?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I
It's
am
for
going
love
to attempt to convince them that they don't want to do this.
Okay. They are very negatively disposed towards you. So, just so you know.
Okay.
Just so you know.
But
yes.
maybe I can shake their resolve to attack me.
So make your argument for me. I mean, you're in the middle of a fight.
I am. Actually, I just go like, because the attractive and the charisma. I just go full on. Why would you do that to us? Just, I don't have the face for this. She has the face for this.
Okay.
Your help a player is because you need to survive to break the tie with Joey. Because I was like, wait, what is the above?
Okay, so persuade on that.
Cool.
I am using all of my charisma at them. I'm saving the help the player, by the way, for when I have to soak the wounds I'm going to get in the next round.
Go ahead.
11.
11. Okay. So that would raise them from being negatively disposed, very negatively disposed, to being neutral.
Mm-hmm.
So the result of that in the fight is that they're going to be shaken.
Okay.
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 Yeah,
that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Because they at least have to get rid of that to try to hit me again.
Right. Okay. So that happened. Do you want to do what is your cook's mate doing?
Oh, he's.
I think he's fighting with a cleaver. If he's fighting,
I believe he would absolutely fight with a cleaver, and that man is out for blood or possibly sausage parts. I'm not sure which.
So
just want to hear from the cook.
in this particular instance, he's being played by Daniel Day-Lewis, Bill the Butcher.
I was actually going to go with. I was actually
Sorry.
kind of picturing. It's a very bad movie. I believe it's called Wanted. It's a James McAvoy movie where he's like an assassin.
Oh yeah, and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
and there's a guy who's a knife guy.
Yeah,
and they call him the Butcher.
right.
But that's kind of who I was picturing.
All right.
So
So he's going to attack
okay,
one of the ones on me probably, since he knows I'm not going to.
okay, he's a D6 in fighting.
All right, and he doesn't get a.
He does not get a wild die.
All right.
But that's a 6.
Yay.
11.
Well, that's going to hit the so, so that's a D4, a D6, and another D6 in damage.
7.
Okay.
Still awesome.
Still, there's enough to shake him. So
Well, wouldn't it be one of the ones who's already shaken?
he was already shaken, so he has a wound, and since there are extras,
That's enough.
that's enough. That's enough. So he's gone.
sausage parts.
Sausage parts.
So parts is parts.
That's awesome.
You say that now, wait till dinner.
That's why he's the assistant. I
Sudden-
have
suddenly
Don't
I'm
ask
feeling-
where the sauce came from.
Suddenly, I'm feeling a little bit more like a vegetarian.
You don't like blood pudding?
blood sausage black pudding.
All right. So that's going to bring us to Zida.
Okay. I can't find my freaking fencing thing.
Let me find it.
That's because it's not in there.
In this one? Okay.
It's not in that book.
It's in the other one.
It was a trick thing.
Actually, no, it's not. It's a trick you get to.
Yeah. And it's not
swap
written on
hands.
here. Everything else is written on here.
Right.
And that one's not.
It's in. I had an extra thing that I gave you
Oh, yeah.
oh.
with extra fencing schools.
Oh, got
Oh,
it.
no,
Here.
it wasn't this then.
This?
No.
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 Oh, just her then.
But I happen to
That's
remember
all I
what
have.
yours is and what it
Okay.
does. You swap hands.
Okay.
It's totally the
I am not
I am
left-handed.
not left-handed thing.
Great.
Um,
Okay.
And that gives
Princess
you.
Bride for the win. My name is
I
Vigo
believe
Montoya.
that it. You roll for that, and it's a.
Yeah, I don't see the extra thing either, and I know.
And I think it gives you a +2
That makes sense.
on
Okay.
your next attack on your attack,
Okay.
This, I think I found it.
and you can do it once per
Oh, cool!
combat.
Because I could not find it. I found all the fencing academy stuff,
No,
and
he's-
it was.
Yeah, like I
Yours
said,
is
it's
But
an
he said that hers is one that's not in there.
it's an
Oh.
extra.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it a supplemental thing?
Yes,
Okay.
which I sent to you.
Yeah.
Okay, but a
Apologies.
+2 sounds
Okay.
like about what
Okay.
these would do.
Yeah. Apologies. I thought it was written on here, and it.
That's
It
probably
only
like a
lists my
once
edge,
per
but not
combat you
the-
could do it or
I
something.
think so too, because I
Yeah.
can't
Hold
do
on.
it every turn.
Yeah.
And I only got to use it the one time.
Fortunately, we have technology.
Yay!
Thank y'all.
Yes, I love technology.
Because we're professionals.
Oh,
We get paid?
In beer, apparently.
I got another
And
hook
grog.
up player.
Grog.
Thank you, Miss. Please have another.
And because,
Can I
of
take a
course,
bead?
time flies when you're
Yeah.
having
I'm
rum.
gonna take a bead.
I
I know.
It
Here with
is
some of that too when you're done.
Me too.
the
I'm gonna give it to
I'm not even done, but
Okay,
please.
we'll just
Yeah. Another round of grog.
grog ho.
Yeah.
What'd
What you
call
call
her?
Gina?
I was
Okay.
literally speaking to myself.
Yeah.
it is a deception.
Yes.
It is a deception trick,
Trick.
and it is only good once per combat.
Right.
When using one weapon only, you can lull your foe into a false sense of security. Once per combat encounter, you
Okay.
can then switch hands as a free action, giving you the drop on an attack
Oh.
on the same
Oh.
round that you
Oh.
catch your opponent unawares. So so if you do that, you are
like,
plus
thank you, then I
4 on that
prompted it.
attack.
Plus 4.
We're
Okay.
so lucky I didn't let
So,
go.
do I have to?
You don't have to do anything. It's free
No.
action.
That's what I thought. Okay.
That's,
I do that.
but you can only do it once per
I
combat.
say, aha. No, I don't really.
I am not left-handed.
Yeah.
You say aha, but in Spanish.
Yeah. So it sounds like, aha. No.
As his French would be,
By the way,
man.
this is for
Okay.
Mary talking her way out of a fight, maybe.
Is this for my, this is my shitty four of spades?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I do. After I parry or basically avoid his blow, and Damiana does the same. She is somehow like hid behind Sergito's character,
Right.
his meat cleaver, and so then exactly that. I just toss the cutlass to the other hand. Aha! I'm not going to say it though, but I'm just going to go smack.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and then keep.
attack it plus 4.
Okay, and that's my D10. I have not done that for a while. I think it has to be the red for blood. For blood.
You want to use the red dice
Yours
because
or
it
his?
is blood.
Yeah.
Yours or his?
Go blood. Okay, that would be a 10, so I will just take that.
That is a hit with a raise.
Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I
so-
can't forget about him.
Strength plus your damage plus your weapon plus an extra d6.
Strength plus damage plus. Okay. And my strength.
And an extra
is-
d6?
Well, it's strength plus d6
But
for.
you gotta raise.
Right. Strength
Yeah.
plus d6 plus an extra d6. So you should be rolling 3d6.
Oh, but strength is. Oh, because I'm rolling the. I thought I just added it.
Yeah. No, you get one more die.
Okay. Because my strength is a. Okay. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Okay. I got a 14.
Okay. This was on Cutlass Guy, I'm assuming. So yeah, describe what you did to him, please, because he's dead.
Yippee! I think I have learned from my past mistakes. So
And you didn't get drunk this time?
no. So I slash him across the throat, then I go across his torso, and then I go across his abdomen. Z.
Now we get the Z.
Yeah. This was overkill because
No kill like overkill.
fuck that guy. And
that
now I'm gonna turn and look for the guy who gave the side eye because he totally let us into a trap. So
So, like,
that's
the-
where
the
my eyeballs
10-year-old
are
kid?
going. Yeah.
He's like 12.
Oh, 12.
Well, I didn't necessarily say I was gonna put a Z across his
Torso.
throat, but
So you've
little
got-
effer.
Okay.
I want to know who this guy is.
So we have
Get
two
for
still up
playing
plus
with
the kid.
Yakuzas.
Yeah, 2 up plus the kid.
Okay, 2 up plus the kid still.
Oh, two?
Yeah, yeah, one on each of you.
Who else is there? I'm so sorry. I thought it was just the
So
There were 2 guys on you, 2 guys on you, and the kid.
Bill.
okay.
And it's time for new cards.
Okay.
ooh,
All right.
Clubs.
I am totally doing my other.
So
I'm not using.
So, what is Damiana doing?
he's still shaking, isn't he?
Yes. I'm not spending a penny on them.
But why?
I look at him. I kind of glance at his 2 fallen comrades and I just look at him and say, "You should run away now."
So you're trying to intimidate him.
Ooh.
Honestly, I'm not scary. It's probably persuade. If you want to call that intimidate, okay, but
Well, but you have to roll intimidation. because-
Okay. That's true.
Does she still get her charisma bonus though?
Yeah, which is good because I'm at a -2 on it because I don't have intimidating.
For future reference, it sounds like when you have the drop, you get the +4 to your attack and damage, possibly. So maybe.
But you
we'll
killed
look
that guy real good already.
Oh, I know, no.
Yeah.
Just for future. Don't look it up right now. That's why I said for future reference, holding place.
Okay. So -2, but +4 because I get my charisma, so it will be a +2 on whatever the dices say.
Okay.
You get a D6, don't you?
What is it? What is it that you are saying?
Your wild die.
Your wild die still a d6.
Oh, you're right.
That's what I meant.
I'm just like, wow, that's right. It's a shitty roll. Okay. I just kind of glance at the 2 who are on the ground in pieces,
Okay.
and I look at the one guy who is still attacking me,
Excellent.
me and Cleaver Boy,
Yep.
and I just, you should run away now.
Excellent.
Here's Logan.
That would be an 11.
That is kind of your jam on that roll.
That's a raise. It's 2 successes over what you rolled.
Yeah, he has decided he needs to be on another island about now. And he's going to run because
Madagascar.
possibly another hemisphere. Yeah,
As long as he doesn't go south, he'll be fine.
he's thinking maybe he hears China is really nice this time of year.
Kowloon, that's what island.
Somewhere other than here.
There's still one left for you, though, plus the boy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Uh-oh. What happened?
We don't know yet.
I know.
And that's what's.
Might be
Right?
how the
No.
guy ran away. Who knows?
So what about Guido?
Guido, well, the one who's directly there's still one that's on her. Yes.
Uh-huh. And the kid is
and the
hanging out
kid.
there somewhere.
He is watching this with a certain amount of glee.
Oh, the kid.
The kid is watching this with a certain amount of glee.
So either the kid didn't like these guys or he's a sadist.
Or Los Dos.
Guido will try to help you out with slaughtering the other guy you're fighting. So he's a D6, correct, on his fighting?
Oh, he's doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'll just attack the guy who's on
Okay.
you.
Pourquoi non le
With a
deux?
5.
That's for
Um,
the prince.
Right, something like that. I don't actually speak French. I just,
D4 plus a D6.
Je parle très peu.
I just hold my nose and leave off the last half of every word.
8.
That's close enough.
Okay. He was not expecting, someone else to attack him, so he's now shaken. And it's his turn. So he's going to try to unshake. And he's going to fail. So he's still shaken because he's distracted by Guido with his bloody cleaver. And he's kind of picturing himself as sausage at this point. So
I would like to draw my pistol,
okay.
which is an action, and shoot at the guy that's running away. Because why not?
Okay. You can
And
do that.
then butt stroke or whatever you call it. The hit, use my
Pistol whip.
Well, it's technically called a butt stroke when you use the
Pommel
butt of
strike?
to smack him on the head, the
Pom-
shaken guy.
Pommel strike.
So you're going to do 2 actions.
So
Okay, actually, you're going to do 3 actions.
So
'cause
is that giving me -4, -2?
it's
I
-4,
forget.
-4, -4.
Okay, so they're -4, -4, -4.
But
Still
you don't have
try.
to roll to draw the weapon, though. So
No.
you draw the so you draw the pistol, but all of your actions are at -4.
I'm okay with that because
And you have a
I'm
helpful
going to use my help a player to change my shooting from a D8 to a D10. So we'll see how that goes. And I use that.
Murder
And
machine.
you're at short
I
range.
know. Well, he can't run away. And then I plan to ask that kid,
I bet he thinks he can.
what the fuck? Okay. Oh, yeah, because I only got a 4. So -4.
Uh-huh.
Come on, be good. That's a 9. So I still have a 5.
That's a hit.
Because shooting,
Okay.
you only need that 4.
So
Shooting-
should we resolve the hit him in the back of the head?
No. We have to do this one first.
No, that's what I mean. So
No, we have to do the shot first.
Do the damage on the
Damage.
shot.
that's what I
damage.
said. Should we resolve that
Yes,
first?
damage for the
Okay.
shot first.
So it's 2d6 plus 1. That's okay. I got an 8. What?
So where'd you shoot him? He was running away
I think I shot him in the ass.
because he's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
He's
From
dead.
a butt shot?
No, you didn't hit the butt.
Oh.
You may have hit somewhere on the spinal cord. You were
Okay.
aiming at his butt. You were aiming at his
If
butt.
you-
You hit
Did
higher.
you want him to be dead?
Killed that giant that
You have successfully attacked him in whatever way you wanted. Because
Yeah, he can be dead. She says casually. The other guy's probably not going to be dead from
that's
getting
why I'm
dead.
pacifist.
I thought I was the amoral one.
That's why you guys have me. I'm like the one person who's like, maybe don't kill them.
I don't know. She kind of has to make up for. She feels badly about.
okay,
So you still have one to pistol whip.
Yeah. So now I
Okay.
gotta-
butt
Or,
stroke.
so you shot the one guy and he's
Okay.
going to go down.
Okay.
Now we're going to pommel strike the other guy.
With a fighting roll,
Right, it's going to be fighting
fighting
roll
roll.
at -4.
-4. So. I don't like that. I got a 3 and a 4, so I'm gonna Benny because, well, I don't know. I could.
And now you're at
I could not.
-2.
Right.
Because you spent a
Right.
penny.
Yep. So, oh my goodness, people. I'm going to accept the reality of that then, because I got a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Your
knock him
previous
out.
roll was better, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, it still would have
Been a-
failed because it was.
You still would have failed, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So you draw your pistol,
Yep.
shoot the one guy. Actually, would have been your left hand. Shoot
Yeah.
the one guy, and then backstroke the other guy. But he's going to duck that.
Yeah, that's what I figure. He either ducks it or parries it or
Yeah, he's going to duck
blocks
that.
me. Okay.
And with with all 3 of his companions down, he's going to have to make a spirit roll.
And think about running away.
Um,
What is my?
he's actually running away would be an option, but he saw what you did to the last guy who tried to run away,
Exactly.
so he's going to throw his belaying pin down on the ground and
Okay. Cool.
and he's going to surrender.
What does Guido do? I know that's not the
I don't
character's
So-
name, but
So, actually, it is.
Yeah,
Guido
it is.
Garcia.
Yeah.
It's Guido Garcia Alcantar.
Alcantar.
I would say that Guido at this point
Oh.
would look to Zaida to find out if she'll allow it or not.
I mean, he's not already, dressing the other guy.
Oh no,
or-
he can be like she'll give him the nod, like you stand there and continue to look threatening because good on you, and then it's like,
dressing him up like a turkey.
so my Damiana has a few questions for you because I know who talks better.
You hear the rapid pattering of small feet as the kid decides, yeah, I'm out.
He wouldn't have as much information as the other, so she would have shaken him down. That's what she was interested in, but at this point, they've got a dude for now.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
unless the crazy cook goes nuts, I
I don't think the crazy cook is going to go nuts.
I don't know.
He's going to do what
He
he was.
might.
He's going to do what he was told.
It's thief.
He's
Have a little thief.
he's already got sausage fixings,
His time was very
All right.
brief.
So,
It's my favorite song from that show.
It's the best song in that show.
Yeah, easily.
it
So
is.
I do,
It is.
like he dropped his. I'm still gonna have my cutlass on his chest.
Oh, sure.
I'll stand next to you, but
Yeah.
on the side that your cutlass is not on to give you room to work.
Okay.
I know how this works.
Were he robber,
Excellent.
he the
Yes.
cobbler.
Good cop, bad cop.
And
That's enough out of you.
Okay. Something's gonna happen, and
I
it's
just look
gonna
at
be my crazy mic.
oh shoot, we are in a place where the default language would be French. I speak French. Good.
I know you and I
It's like
speak
you have like a
all the
million intel
languages.
or
Yeah,
smarts. You should speak all the languages.
Pretty close to it. So
I speak French.
parle-tu français? All right.
Oui.
Rude form. I use rude form.
Yes,
so
you did.
there.
I noticed that.
I was like, I had to correct myself to do it. That's about all the French I still remember from high school. So, so did you pick a bad day to go into a life of crime, or is this how you normally survive?
This is what we normally do. I don't think we're going to do this anymore.
Well, most
Not
of
much
you
of a
aren't
we
going to be
anymore.
able to.
Usually what Anthony brings us is drunken sailors.
Was he working for you by choice?
Oh no, we were working for him.
You should have got the. Well, it seems he decided to end his contract with you.
Yeah. I'm going to let him. Because you don't cross Anthony.
Anthony?
Anthony.
That's what I thought. Anthony. You don't cross Anthony.
He owns all the
Kid.
he owns all the street kids in the city.
Oh my God, it's Newsies.
It's homicidal newsies.
Oliver.
Oh yeah, it's more Oliver.
Oliver Twist.
He's Fagin, or not really, because he's.
It's Oliver with a twist.
Yeah.
What a twist!
So, if he owns all the kids, why are you working for him?
Well, because he had this racket, and he needed people who were could fight.
And the kid horde was busy.
Well, the kids do other things.
Really?
They pick pockets. They beg. They run scams.
This is a smart kid.
Do you know anything about sailing? I just
Yeah.
look at you and shrug.
Give me a notice roll.
Oh,
Actually, both of you give me a notice roll.
All right. Okay.
Have either of you actually gotten injured at all?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Oh, that's right. The first one, huh?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
so
not.
that's actually 2 then, because I'm at a -2.
I got a 6.
Okay, what'd you get?
It's like a 2.
Okay.
Because I got the penalties from the wounds.
Zina.
6.
Yeah. You see kind of peeking over the eaves of a building. You see the head of Anthony watching. And he's within earshot of this conversation.
Oh, okay. So here he has heard us ask questions and be like, kind of whatever, smart kid.
Uh-huh.
And now I see him.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to kind of motion to him to come down. Or, you know
Actually,
what, better
well,
yet, I'm just going to say to him, this guy telling the truth?
He will nimbly vault from the eaves where he is, drop down onto the balcony kind of overhead, out of sword reach.
Sure.
Yeah. That's what I was expecting to hear.
Yeah.
But, you know, close enough for conversation.
So this guy's telling the truth?
Yeah. Yeah.
He works for you.
Yeah. I run the crime in this town.
Really?
Juba thinks he does, but it's me. Juba just gets what I give him.
Why'd you decide to get rid of your crew?
Well, I didn't decide to get rid of my crew. I figured, another score.
What, we look like a score?
Everybody looks like a score. Everybody's a mark.
So who's Juba?
Oh, he's the boss over on Crown Street. Thinks he runs the town.
So, what should we do with him?
That's up to you. But if you leave him here, he won't be breathing by sunset. Because he talked. Have to send a message. You understand.
I do. So I suppose you know where we could get a deal on some supplies?
Yeah.
Tell me, I don't want to tell them what we need.
I'll rattle off general.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion roll. And his normal demeanor would make it a -4, but I'm going to make it a -2.
Okay. But I have a -2 because I'm injured right now, which basically takes out my charisma bonus, so I'm rolling straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Which 5s are not enough then. Wait, yeah, 5 would be a...
Mm-hmm.
Now 5's a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get you that. $750 pieces.
I can do better.
She really can.
500.
All right. I'm a bit soft-hearted, so I'm going to do something about these injuries I got from your boys while you decide what you're doing. Or the two of you decide that.
Okay, so you can make that healing roll.
Yeah. And I'm basically exiting myself from the conversation and not looking at whatever they're going to do to that poor man.
Oh, I'm not. I probably would have just kind of shrugged and like, okay, like I'll leave him to his the street justice of Port-au-Prince and the 12-year-old. So
The 12-year-old sociopath?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, baby Dexter. So yeah.
I want to get rid of both of them if I can. Oops. Did I just scrape the camera?
So no, I don't think so.
I felt like I caught it.
I didn't think you did. Nope, we look good.
Okay.
So
Bumped it, but not.
what's your name, kid?
Anthony.
Oh, Anthony.
9.
So you know where somebody who might be
So yeah, I
in
got
the
both.
market for a British naval officer? Maybe pay some ransom. We could.
You got a British naval officer?
Yeah, we do.
He's a captain. Call over from where I'm at.
Got a British captain?
Mm-hmm. You pay us up. You pay us up front. Just a portion of what you think he's worth.
Kid's impressed.
He's
now.
yours.
It's a hard mark to move.
You can do anything. You own this town. That's what you were telling us.
Sure, throw that in his face.
Throw him at Juba. Increase the price. You give us something. You ask him for twice what you give us. Let him deal with the fallout. He'll probably not be smart enough to know you're playing him because it sounds like he doesn't yet.
I'll trade you supplies for him.
It's a fair deal.
All right. Where do you need the supplies?
Our ship is docked at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be there at
Sounds
sundown.
fair.
Be there.
Okay.
They'll be there at sundown.
We exchange at that time. Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you, Anthony.
Likewise. Mind telling me your name?
Saida.
You know, you could stay your side and we could keep each other company.
She's literally gonna like, hey kid, you're not my type.
He's that kid from A League of Your Own. It's only that kid who drives Gina Davis to like
So why don't we get in the back seat and you make a man out of me?
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, thank you.
Oh my god. I think you're giving away obscure reference.
That's not obscure.
It's one of my favorite movies.
It's one of mine too, but I took a shot.
What
But how
movie
often
is
do you
it?
get to
A
make
League
the
of Their Own.
reference?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, it's A League of Their Own.
one of my
oh my
one of my
God.
favorite lines of all time in that movie.
What is the name of the kid?
They never tell us his
No,
name.
they totally. It's somebody Precious or Winston.
No,
No.
that's a different
Different
Oh,
kid.
it's not that
Different
kid.
kid.
Oh,
You're thinking of
Something Angel.
Stillwell Angel.
yeah,
Angel.
Stillwell Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
movie's awesome.
Now they're outside
Excellent.
the suds bucket.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And it just turned into Bugsy Malone, except I'm too old for that movie.
I'm just still amused
Like-
that we're managing to restock our ship on the one thing we took from the ship we defeated.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It works. Excellent.
Okay.
Was that the kid's stamina?
No. Ew. Ew.
No.
Even though she's only 17? She's 17, I think. Yeah.
There's a huge difference between 12
But
and
still,
17.
like, I'm like, ew. Yeah.
So my question is, what are you going to do with the dude? Are you just going to leave him?
Oh yeah, no. I was just. She gestures like, "That's fine."
Okay.
Like she's gonna leave him to
So you guys are just going to truck on your way?
Street justice.
go back to the.
Go back to the ship now because we made our deal. I'm still going to check the stuff they deliver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Although I would love to stop at a tavern because we've made.
We've
good
got time.
You can totally do that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Are you sure you want to drink more?
Yes.
I don't
It's a
know that.
lot of shade.
I
Now,
will.
on what are you basing this statement?
Absolutely nothing.
He's
I'm not
just
even.
joking.
He's not
making
even
any
there.
comment. Yeah, I'm not even there, so no.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say if I notice a bookshop on the way back, I'll go to the bookshop and
Oh,
sit
yeah.
at the tavern.
Okay.
Your Welsh conscience.
Oh, you mean my dead Welsh conscience?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like Stu and have the tattoo of the dead conscience thing on my shoulder.
It's a dead parrot.
Okay.
No, that's okay.
Probably want a drink.
I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Yes.
The thing that would happen next might take us more than the 23 minutes that we have.
Well, let's just try.
Okay.
We can always end in the.
As long as our listeners are willing to keep listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got no problems.
So we can say like I do that tavern thing and
You
have
you
a
totally
couple
do that
I'll
tavern thing. Go
and
back
then-
to the ship
Yeah.
and make ready to receive the cargo. And are you going to say anything to the captain or to Captain Breckenridge?
Yeah. I will head back. I'm probably, even though I did the heel check, I'm probably limping slightly. That was pretty shitty. But I will go back to check on him, check the wounds one last time, because he's recovering from major surgery that was
Yeah.
done less than a week ago.
He's conscious.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
We... they're not going to double-cross me on putting you ashore. I was still half expecting it. It's probably not going to be pleasant for you in a French port.
Ah,
Do you speak French?
yes.
Well, there's that.
Well, I could have hoped for more, but
They think you're worth something.
they would. Fine. He's now very negatively disposed towards you.
Yeah.
Seriously negatively disposed towards you. Okay.
Yeah, it's. I did what I could, and yeah.
So you're going to hand him over to Anthony's goons.
Honestly, that would probably happen with people who can actually manhandle the captain as needed, because that's really
Yeah.
not my skill set.
Oh, well,
Remember, right, the captain's still at 3 wounds.
Oh, he might be up to 2 now.
what? No, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haul him up on topside.
Well, obviously, these guys have been informed. Dole and the captain
Yeah.
and Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wagons show up with the stuff, with the goods. And I'm going to need notice rolls from everybody.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
Right. I know.
Hey, this is
It's
something
like,
I've got. So
Three.
as soon as I find my damn
I'll
dice.
leave it where
I
it is.
got a 4.
I think
I got a 4. You got a 4. Oh, that.
That's exploding.
8. That's enough for a.
That's a
raise.
5.
Okay.
Doesn't
Oh,
alertness give you
plus I
bonus?
get
Yeah.
a +2. Yeah. So
Okay, if you got less than a 4, you see you're not aware of anything. Okay. If
She's got bad eyes anyway.
if you got between a 4 and an 8, you see movement around the various barrels and boxes and crates and whatnot that are stacked on the docks. Not the ones that are being delivered, but around elsewhere. Okay.
Wait, we see what now? The activity.
I'm getting to you because you got more than that.
Okay.
That's them.
Okay.
Okay. You see French soldiers moving around and taking up positions. And you see French soldiers on the ship on the other side of the dock. Okay?
And he double-crossed us. That little twerp.
I don't know. Is he among the people?
He wouldn't have to be.
No, but is he?
Yes.
Among
Yes.
the people. See, I don't know that he knows.
Yeah.
He knows that we took a captain. That means he knows that we're pirates.
Well,
No, but
he
I
knows
don't know
we
that
took
he
an
would-
English captain.
Yeah. But I don't know that he would put himself in the line of fire regardless. So it's like if he did, I would think he'd send mooks to deliver shit. So somehow, possibly, I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, we say none of this because
Yeah.
we say
We
none
don't
of
really
this.
have that much time. Yeah, exactly.
You saw movement, so it's like she's gonna just go ahead and yell to you unless you're near her. And it's like, it's the French. And they're behind the cargo or behind boxes, and not our cargo.
Is our
No.
cargo safely on board at this point?
No, it's on the wagons.
Okay.
Yeah, that was what I was.
And they're on the
afraid
ship.
of.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I'm probably focused on the wagons. So
That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
So, okay. Fuckers. Okay.
not like I'm actually helpful in a fight, really. I mean,
But
well,
So, basically, to keep this pretty simple,
okay.
there are 8 of them with muskets, and they are taking up positions with cover. Okay, so any shot at them is going to be at -4. There are 4 with. I'm going to go with pikes. And one who's looks like an officer type. And the 4 with pikes. Well, we'll find out what they're doing in a minute. Okay, I'm going to start dealing initiative cards.
Okay. Ooh, I got it.
Oh!
Joker!
Finally, I was
The
just going to
first
say.
Joker of the game.
Right? 7 sessions in.
this is appropriate with my notice check.
Oh.
Terribly. All right, Joker.
So the first thing I say is Minatharni, which is one of those wonderful Welsh curses I was able to come up with. The way that the ship is oriented to the dock, is there any way to bring cannon to bear on them?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to grab for one of the long guns, the muskets essentially, and take cover behind one of the rails.
Okay.
And this is the worst possible thing to be on a Joker, but can I now hold?
Yeah, you can go whenever you want.
Okay.
You go whenever
Right,
you want.
but if I spend this action aiming, then this Joker is basically wasted.
No,
correct?
because if you say I'm holding and I'm aiming,
Yeah.
you keep that card
Ah.
until you go.
Ah.
You don't get dealt a card next round.
I'm okay with that then.
Okay.
So I'm essentially grabbing gun, taking cover, and aiming.
Okay. Okay. That'll work. Zida.
I am going to. I'm going to yell, "Hey, kid! Anthony!"
Yeah.
And she's going to motion towards the people hiding in the.
He is going to rip forth with a string of invective
Yeah.
and say some things that a kid of his age probably shouldn't even know what they mean.
Cool.
And he doesn't.
Oh, no, he does.
There were just things he heard his father say.
Yeah, well, if he knew who his father was, that might be... might.
Things he heard his mother say.
The father figure in his life.
And he's going to try to marshal the 6 guys that he has.
Cool.
So I'm going to deal him a card. Of course, he's going to get a king. But that's not going to take effect until next round.
Okay.
I'll deal him in next round.
When I take my hat off.
And but he's going to marshal his 6 guys to try to deal with the guys with pikes.
Okay. So then, where's our what's his toes? Captain Breckenridge.
He's on decks in the custody of 2 of your men.
Okay. He's
Not me.
he gets to be. Who's got him? Just like.
Let's go with Finn and
Or one-eyed
Finn the
Finn.
Flash. Finn the
Flash.
Flash.
One-eyed Finn.
One-Eyed Finn
We can
and,
have Thomas Willoughby.
Finn.
Thomas.
Willoughby. Bring him forward.
Okay.
He gets to be a meat shield for us. We'll find out really quick if he. And then, so that's just talking. Can I take a shot? Do I have somebody within range
Sure.
of a flintlock?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're at -4.
Okay. Oh, because they're.
They
They
have
cover.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay. Sorry. I was looking for my shooty. Got it. I'm going to use that guy. Okay. So I'm going to take a shot at someone.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run down the gangway.
Okay.
I got a 5. Oh, no, -4. I have bennies. I don't know. Yeah, might as well. Okay. We'll see. -4.
Oh, it's
Damn.
-2 because of the Elon.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
it's
now
-2.
it's -2. Okay. Ugh. That's not going to work. I got a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. For my good one.
Okay.
Okay, but I guess I can't run technically, mechanically, but I'm going to.
Move.
Yeah.
Run in
And you're
slow
moving to
motion.
where?
Down the gangway.
Down the gang.
Towards the. Yeah, and I'm going to kind
There's
of.
no run mechanic.
There is, but I would have had to take it's an action.
Oh, right,
And
yeah.
so I would have had to take a minus, I don't know, 6.
Right. Yeah, you would have been at -6. Okay.
So that I can do my move. But I'm going to head down the gangway, but towards the supplies and stuff. So I will try to have some partial cover.
So you're trying to take cover behind the wagons? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine. That's important.
Okay.
Okay. Elliot.
I'm going to do very similar to what Zyda did, but kind of reverse order. I'm going to move first, try to get closer to the guys with muskets, and then fire.
Okay.
So I'll move kind of the same position. So
Yeah.
like back-to-back
Cool.
badases.
Yeah.
And,
Love it.
all right, so that's D8. Where's my D8? D8. And a D4. -4. Or not D4, D6, sorry.
5 and a 6.
5 and a 6 -4. That's not going to do it, so let's spend a penny.
Yes.
Oh, that's a -2 now.
Take the Elan.
I did.
So no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is now
You have a nice
just
pile of
3.
bennies.
I do have a nice pile of bennies.
Back-to-back badasses.
All right.
Or keep that one. Or
you
yeah,
go.
there you
That's
go.
all right.
Cool.
7. There we go. -2 is 5.
Yay.
That'll do it.
Okay, so you're going to hit 1.
Sweet.
Roll damage for your flintlock, which should be 2d6.
2d6.
Nice.
Ouch.
You can't.
No.
There is an edge which lets you re-roll
Damage.
damage. You spend a penny and re-roll damage,
Yeah,
but you
I
don't
don't
have
have
it. So,
So 3, which
Okay.
is, I'm sure is going to get just...
Okay.
yeah.
so now let's do the guys with the pikes first. They're gonna be all stabby on the.
I haven't actually. I need to figure out what the damage for a.
Oh, poor kids. Maybe the kids will be okay.
So like, hi, stab you!
You're short. I don't know how to aim.
Pikey, pike.
Damn it.
They're
Okay,
wearing Squirrel Girl armor.
now the guys with the muskets are going to open fire. And okay. High or low? One of you pick.
Hi.
You wish you were.
Maybe.
Okay, one is going to shoot you.
Okay.
Your toughness is
7.
7. You are shaken. A bullet like right into the wagon right next to you. You're not, injured, but it's okay.
Shit. I'm gonna try to get rid of that on my turn. Because if I unshake, I can act on my turn.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to use that my last Benny.
Well, here,
Cool.
don't worry about that. One good Benny deserves another.
What? Think.
All right,
Okay.
that's fine by me.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, because I'm unshaking. I'm done.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I am down near. I said I was already down near the wagons because I was going to check on the contents of the wagons. So, I mean, I'm noticing the screaming and the shooting and stuff is kind of when I clue into what's happening.
Right. And probably the
Truth.
musket fire going right by your head.
Yeah, yeah. So, my first instinct, honestly, is to, because there's a lot of shooting, is to duck behind a wagon.
Okay.
And honestly, that's kind of where I am on that. Is I am going to take cover,
Okay.
as much cover as possible with that wagon.
Okay.
If that means under the wagon, that's great. So of course I follow it with that.
Oh wait, did you shuffle? Because we had a joker. Oh, you kept it for this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll shuffle after.
Yeah.
He'll shuffle when we can put it back into
Yep.
the deck.
You got it.
Okay. So
I think the Joker.
Or the pikey.
I have the option of
you have the
going.
option of going first.
So I've been aiming.
You've aimed,
I've aimed,
which
yeah.
means that you're going to be at -2.
They have cover.
For the cover people.
Right.
Does the officer type have cover? You said the guys with muskets did.
The officer type does not have cover.
Well, that's the one I'm aiming at, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to take out the leader. I was going to say that before we established the cover.
I thought
thing.
everybody
Anyway,
had cover.
so-
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He's
yeah.
he's an idiot. He's directing.
Clearly shoot at the person
Well,
that
yeah.
doesn't
Of
have the
course, he's an
-4.
idiot. He's an officer.
Okay.
Okay.
Just go fifth element on him. Just
Yeah.
Fortunately, Jib was an enlisted man, so so okay.
So put your dice on the table.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
got
no,
that.
I have to do a little bit of math here. So I've been aiming, so that's a +2. I get the Joker, so that's +4. But I don't actually have shooting, so that takes it back down to a +2.
Right.
And he doesn't have cover.
Oh,
Correct.
that's
Okay.
lovely.
So
D4.
yeah, I don't. D4
plus
plus
2.
2. Yeah. That's not good enough.
Well, yeah, it was.
The
No, it wasn't.
It was
Did
a
you have
7.
5? Yeah. +2.
No, that
7?
wasn't good enough. It
Oh,
wasn't a
okay.
raise.
He wants a raise.
Got
Okay.
it.
Okay.
See, they both exploded.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's good enough.
Okay. To hit with a raise.
So that's
So
2d8
2d8
plus d6.
Right.
I was just looking it up. Ooh,
What? That's awesome.
Cool. 12,
Exploding 6.
13,
Yep.
14, 17, and 19 because of the Joker.
Yep.
Bye. Adieu.
I'll be able to say goodnight. Goodbye.
Okay.
I don't know why Sound of Music came in my head. I know, the little...
Hey, no,
Right,
we want him to spend those.
Oh, for
We
sure.
want to force him to spend those, so. But
Absolutely.
a 17 is still a lot. So,
It's shaken in 2 wounds.
It's toughness.
yeah, his toughness is decent, apparently. Because he put his stats into vigor, not smarts, which is why he didn't take cover.
Oh, you definitely don't like that one.
We're using a lot of... Oh, you have so many beds.
He hasn't used any yet.
Yeah.
He gets a decent number,
There's
plus
a whole
he gets
pile.
a certain number per player.
Yeah.
So,
He will soak that.
yeah, but you had to use a lot of those.
You did.
So I'm okay.
So yeah, you like had him lined up, pulled the trigger, and he ducked. He moved just as you pulled the trigger.
I put a hole in his wig.
Probably right through his hat.
I'm okay with that.
Well, he's
Yeah.
French. That's the bigger insult.
So, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but now they're gonna go.
Oh,
So actually, the
Kids?
the kids guys are gonna go first.
Go, kids, go.
What?
Open the gate. Seize the day.
Feather explodes.
Crappy.
Ooh. You gotta help
Okay.
the player.
So now, the French soldiers are gonna go. First off, the 4 with pikes.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta help a player after you're done rolling all the dice ever.
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks,
Um,
Vampire.
So the French soldiers with pikes are going to take out one of the kids' guys.
Okay, I know what I'm doing the next turn.
Poor Gavroche.
Oh, see, I was going to stick with the same theme and say it was crutchy.
No, they're French kids.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Well, no, the thugs are not kids. The thugs are grown.
Oh!
Better.
Oh, I just saw a
Okay,
legion
good.
of children.
Oh,
I
it's
know,
Engelras.
me too.
Okay, so
Okay.
And now
Okay.
the
Shoot, I have to rethink that now. I was going to taunt them for attacking women and children.
Uh-huh. You attacked this poor boy's father. How could you do that?
that's crap.
Thank you.
Yay.
I like
Wait,
that.
is he rolling for the crappy guys or the little
For the
kids?
no,
Okay.
for the musketeers. I
Oh,
think.
good.
Yeah, I think that was for the ones with the...
They can't hit squat. Of course not. They're
They're
French.
stormtroopers.
Exactly.
Okay, cards. Oh yeah, you.
Oh,
have to-
yeah.
no, that was,
get to go.
that was the top of the round.
yeah. We have people have to go.
I'm going to... See, I thought it was kids, so I had the perfect taunt, but it's like, oh, they're grown men. But you know what? I'm
Okay.
going to stick with my taunt, because I know there's at least one kid out there. I'm going to taunt them, attempting to get the shaken on as many as can hear me. Whatever you'll give me on that.
Okay.
Oh, what big strong men the French are attacking women and children.
Okay. Give me a taunt roll.
I don't.
Seven. Yeah, I'll keep it. 7.
Okay.
Rolling.
I might have just pissed them off more.
Okay, so your taunt is going to impact half of the musketeers. They're going to be shaken.
I'll take it.
Okay, the rest of them will not.
Okay.
Okay,
I
It's
don't know who's
something.
next.
Elliot. Elliot.
Am I able to move into melee range of one of the musketeers at this point from where I am behind the cart? Or are they too far still?
Okay. Yes, with a caveat.
Okay.
Okay, they are behind crates and barrels and whatnot. So you either have to go around them, which means you're going to have to do a run, or you're going to have to go over them, in which case you're going to have to do an athletics roll.
Okay.
And in either case, it means you're going to make every roll in this round at a -2.
-2.
But it will look badass.
It'll look badass. I gotta do it. Rule of cool. It's all about the rule of cool.
Yep.
Okay, so
All right.
describe what you're doing for me, please.
All right. So I'm going to, as they're reloading,
Uh-huh.
make a mad dash to the nearest musketeer and like vault over the barrel that he's on,
Uh-huh.
trying to throw my weight ready to strike, but also possibly knock the barrel over to destroy their cover.
Sure. I like it. So give me an athletics roll.
Oh, athletics. The one thing I thought about raising and didn't. This is at a -2.
Yes.
Whee! Oh, that's 4. Exploding. 4.
4,
Exploding 8.
Nice.
9 -2, 7.
Okay. So yeah, you're gonna get over the barrel
Okay.
and kick it out of the way, and now you're gonna make your attack.
My attack at a -2 still, yeah?
Yes.
That...
Explodes.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, 6.
Okay. That equals his parry.
I will spend a Benny then. So I can at least do that
Cool.
much.
Equals his parry is a
That's
success.
a successful
Oh.
hit.
Oh, then never mind then.
Oh.
Give
Yeah.
that Benny back.
You don't have to beat it. You have to meet it.
I forget that it's meat to beat in this system. Okay. Then great. I will do that with my rapier, which is strength, which is D6.
Right.
And I have plus +4?
It's plus a D4.
Plus D4, okay. That explodes.
That
That explodes.
8.
Oh, let's roll that in the thing.
Same thing.
11,
12, 13.
13.
Okay. So what did that look like when you did that and killed him?
So as I ran up, I slid over, I dropped the barrel, and as I was still mid-air, I lunged and pierced him right through the neck.
Cool.
Right through.
So it's like flying lunge.
Basically, crouching tiger, hidden Elliot.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent. That is very badass and cool.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it. All right.
And Zaida.
And Zyda.
Crap. Okay. Because that is, once again, this is what I was going to do, only slightly in reverse. So, no, this is good.
Yin and yang.
No, exactly. No, I think it still applies. So, what Zyda was going to do is, as she's running down the gangway, because I do think they're like Plunkett and McLean, or there's like, she was going to actually kick a box off of like the wagons that were being unloaded, that they were kind of like partially undercover of.
Well, the boxes that they're undercover are not on the wagon. They're like over there.
No. But we said we ran down the gangway and kind of went past the
wagons.
Yeah, the wagon, so that we could have partial cover.
Yes.
In the last round. So as she's continuing to run by, she's going to use one of those boxes, kick it at one of them.
Okay.
I'm basically doing an acrobatics trick.
Sure.
And then I get close enough to
Give me an agility trick.
cutlass. Okay.
Roll that agility for me, please.
Okay. I get a +2 because I have acrobat. So what do I have? Oh, cool. Okay. Have a D10 in agility.
And remember, and if are you going to do something else as well?
And then
Yes, so it's a -2.
So you're going to do that, and then you're going to attack. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
-2.
Got it. Okay, 6. But I got a +2, so
it's
+2
flat.
-2, so I got a 6. I will take the 6. That's fine. Although it's Yeah. Good. I was going to say, although it's opposed, so maybe... Never mind. I won.
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you have...
I'm going to cutlass.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, cut loose with your cutlass.
With the blood cutlass.
And if you're lucky, it's one of the ones who's
And I'm
shaken
still at
already.
And I
Minus
totally
2.
saw a Kevin Bacon dancing montage with a cutlass in my head just now.
Man, I don't know.
Cutlass.
Shoot, we're at 10 or 6.
I believe in
I'm
you.
not close enough to
Take off your
be
pirate
by the
shoes.
captain dude, am I? The guy that was...
Sure you can.
Okay.
I will.
Goodbye,
I have
pirate
no
lass.
problem.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Then I'm going to use
He
my
should have rolled a
helper
different
player.
die for his resistance, but that's okay. I'll take it. I like
Okay.
it, so
Okay.
we're gonna let it happen.
Okay, so I'm going to do... I'm using my helper player. Thank you, Vampire. And we are going to try to do that. And I'm at a... Oh, is that a 9?
Yeah.
Cool. So 7. Great.
That meets his parry.
Which is a success.
So tie goes to me.
Yes,
Tie goes to
you.
me, and I will do these little guys. I'm going to do 2d6. Oh, plus my strength die, which was a d8.
With your rapier, it should be your strength.
No, I'm sorry, it's 1. Yeah, sorry, last time I had a raise. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this one and this one.
That's
Oh,
a D10.
oh my god, though. I got a 1 on the other one, but I got an explosion on my 10. So 11 and 8, 19.
Make him spend the rest of his bennies.
Better than I did with my
Yeah.
shot. And I had a joker.
And you didn't throw away your shot.
I did not throw away my shot.
Jen Human gave you the best line ever. Elliot, I am also proficient with my metal sword.
And don't you forget it.
Exactly. My metal sword.
All right. What did it look like?
Work!
For real. Okay. That looked like, I don't know. It was like basically a little box of flour. So it like kind of exploded and it all over his poofy wig and
His poofy French
his-
wig.
Yeah, his big feather and with the hole in the hat. And as he's like, achoo! I'm a Frenchman. So I have 10 pieces.
He was looking for his handkerchief.
Yeah, exactly.
Mon Dieu.
Yeah, exactly. So she comes in for the, I think this one is just right across the chest with the cutlass
With
and
the
the
Z.
Z. Yeah. No, this is probably, I don't know, I kind of want to just spear
She said
him
it was
through
a
the
Z.
throat.
Three
But
three slashes in a Z
Okay.
formation.
I'll just spear him through the throat.
Okay.
Because that's, yeah, with my cutlass.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's done.
And now he's doing the French.
Now he's doing the French gurgle.
Yeah.
It's making
French
this sound like a dying
gurgling.
giraffe.
Yeah.
Because he fucking hates guard dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a giraffe dying over there.
I love that movie. God, I love that movie.
Well, you would like things bigger, longer, and uncut.
Should we, do you want to do the rest later or do you?
Nah, I think we're gonna be able to
Oh, okay,
finish
cool.
it up in a
I
round.
wasn't sure. 'Cause we're
At this
10.
rate.
Okay, because we're at 10.
Some of the musket guys
10:09.
are shaken and
Okay.
Oh, that's much lower.
Ooh.
Of course the bad guy's gonna... I mean the French. I mean the bad French.
are there good French?
Fries.
Those are Belgian.
Toast.
Eh.
They have the clubs.
Yeah, okay, you got me there.
They say "Mon Dieu" and they crumple into a pile of
Oh, you
like,
got an ace.
tears.
We got a king.
I got
Oh,
a
okay,
king.
king. I
Yeah, but
can't
I'm a
read.
diamond behind the clubs.
No, he's spades.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Spades goes first, though.
Yeah.
Duh.
Diamonds would go before
Yeah.
clubs.
Okay, so because you have killed their commander
Yes.
in such flamboyant fashion,
And
Well,
half of them are shaken
have you
anyway.
met us?
Yeah. Exactly.
True.
I am going to have all of the French troops make a spirit check
Yay.
at -2
All right.
or flee.
Okay.
That's a lot of ones.
Whoa,
There's
I
like
see a
2
6 and a
guys
5.
who aren't smart enough to run away.
Minus 2. So that guy's a 5?
Okay. So here's what happens. Of the 11 guys remaining, okay, 10 of them turn tail and run.
Well, of course, they're French. Yeah, she's eating salad monkeys. Me and Happy Jacks would like to apologize to... Never mind.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I surrender!
It's the only race with sunburnt armpits. It's weird.
But one other guy does it. He holds his musket up like this. He's like, "Take me with you."
Does he say so in a French accent?
He says it in French.
Does he say it in French?
He says it in French.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I understood it.
Yeah.
So did I.
I size him up.
Okay.
Is he cute?
He comes already armed
Then he can be on the...
and with a weapon.
Allez, viens.
Allez, Allah! Get on the ship.
Allons-y.
Allons-y, Alonso.
So
His name is now Alonso, yeah.
It is.
okay, we'll go with that.
Or Russell Tovey.
How did you know?
So after that, you are able to
Get her crap up
get
on
your cargo,
Okay.
stow your provisions on the ship, deliver the English captain, who somehow managed to get through this without getting shot. I don't know how that happened, but whatever.
No,
I would have done the heel check if I'd had
my
to.
next round, I was tempted to just shoot him.
I was curious if they would...
I know, right?
If they would shoot him, yeah.
But you have delivered him to the psychopathic kid.
I'm sorry, Jen Human is just cracking me up. You have not seen The Last of Us. Shot. You have seen The Last of Us.
You will remember this as the day you almost... Oh, crap.
That was too funny. Good on you, Jen Human. That's hilarious.
Can I give you a help player? Jen?
I know.
That's great.
And
I
we
know.
will leave it right there.
Yeah.
And
Ready
with
to pull fenders and
ready to pull
sail off.
and when we pick it up next time, you will have departed Port-au-Prince. And we'll pick it up from that point.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
So, with that said, closing arguments.
Okay. Closing arguments.
Closing argument.
We have the podcast on Friday with no Frenchmen.
Do we know that?
Yeah.
Sure? Okay.
Yeah, no Frenchmen.
They're gonna ask for French
or
accents on everything
peoples
now.
were actually harmed during the making of this actual play. Nor do the opinions of those playing represent the opinions of Happy Jack's RPG podcast. But there is there is a podcast on Friday night. Hooray, huzzah! And then on Sunday we have more gaming. And yeah, so it is, I believe, the first of the
Yes.
L5R, yeah.
It's L5R
games.
Dissension.
So there you go. L5R begins on Sunday, and then on Monday we have Interpol
X.
X.
Next
So
Wednesday,
yeah, just
Razor Ridge.
calendars coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching and for
you.
playing along with us.
Play more
So
games.
thank you.
Au revoir.
Yeah. Au revoir. We will now hit the music.
We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls you'll hear the calls and the sails above furling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jack's RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.